Hi, my name is Sarah Genner, and you're about to discover how one highly skilled British copywriter, voice actor, and major international artist can become your personal secret weapon to business success through the power of words and great storytelling in the highly lucrative world of online marketing and direct response advertising. Whatever your product, business, blog, social network site, or online marketplace, I can make it the exact product your prospect desires and may actually kill to get their hands on or to be a part of, by using clever and compelling ways to get your prospects saying yes, through advertorial pre-sales, landing pages, VSLs, autorespond to emails and broadcasts, and so much more. You stand to make so much money from my original and compelling copy that you may just have to retire early and live the high life in the Bahamas you deserve. Want to know more? Then keep watching, because I'm about to reveal to you why I should be your next hire for a project. I have something so unique and tantalizing that separates me from many other copywriters out there today, that some writers are furious with me for making this incredible offer, and their jealousy might mean the presentation gets taken down and disappears forever. So I urge you to watch this until the very end. But first, I'd like to share with you my story about how I ran headfirst into the world of copywriting after a terrifying experience spurred me on to change my life and become the writer I always wanted to be. I will relive that horrific moment in just a minute, so please keep watching. You see, I'm a 34-year-old British woman living in Bogota, Colombia. I have a degree in photography from Manchester Metropolitan University, and I'm an English teacher with 8 years long experience, and now a copywriter for online marketing. Since I was a little girl growing up in a small village in the northeast of England, I had dreams of becoming a famous writer like my heroes Roald Dahl and Stephen King. I wanted to scare people, as well as make them laugh and take people on adventures with characters in my stories, until my teachers told me I had to pick a real job. A writer wasn't really work, they said. Better be a hairdresser, doctor or shop assistant, anything but a writer. So that dream was silently suffocated back when I was young, put on the dream list for later on in life. During school, I flirted with the idea of becoming a forensic scientist, but the artist in me couldn't rest. I studied art and design at college and then specialized in photography at university. I thought maybe I could combine a serious career with photography, so I got work experience with Manchester Police Force as a forensic photographer. It was too sad for me. I ended up looking behind the mask of humanity, and what I saw will probably haunt me forever. At least, with my stories, none of it was real. So I slaved away in the retail business selling shoes and outdoor sports gear. That was until I visited somewhere exotic and fell in love with a strange place. Colombia, South America, a place of adventure and the best coffee in the world. There I discovered teaching. Colombians are hungry to learn English, and I had a way to make it seem less terrifying and difficult. I taught art at a school in Bogota. Kids knee-high to a grasshopper to moody teenage boys. It was a tough job and didn't really suit me. After 2 years with kids, I tried my luck with university degree students, teaching them management skills and business English, as well as English culture and literature. I really enjoyed university teaching. It was challenging and interesting. Despite the fact I was a good teacher and my students adored me, I still had a hole in my heart for something else. I wanted to be my own boss and be free to explore my creativity, and so I made the decision to go solo. Little did I know then, I was heading for disaster. I got executive students who needed English classes in petroleum companies, one-on-one classes with highly successful Colombian engineers and financial wizards in the oil business. It was a dicey game. Their busy schedules often meant no class, and I was left wondering where my next rent money would come from. I became broke and felt completely lost for a while. I had to give up my flat and leave my 2 wonderful cats, Boris and Frankie, with strangers, and live with my best friend until I could get back on my feet again. Lucky for me, I had some wonderful people helping me keep my head above water. That's when it happened. The lowest point in my life that actually became the motivation to turn my life around. A few days before Christmas, 2013, I returned late one night from an English class at around 9 p.m. I had to walk a few blocks from the bus stop to the house, and everything was deadly quiet. Not a soul in sight. And I got that feeling. You know which one I mean? Where you just know something terrible is about to happen. That cold feeling in the pit of your stomach that says, turn back. Well, I didn't listen, and before I knew it, 3 guys were on me, pulling back my arms with a knife to my throat, screaming at me in Spanish. First I was scared, and then my instincts kicked in and I fought back. You see, I'd just been paid a small amount of money for the classes I did, and it was all I had in the world to buy food for the next couple of weeks. It was in my bag the three thieves were trying to rip from me. Sadly, they succeeded and took everything I had, except the clothes on my back. Even the books I'd been teaching with, that I knew they would just throw away once they realized they couldn't use them. I walked home shaking with fury. They had been no older than 16. Kids from the bad neighborhood next door. I got home and broke down. My best friend cried with me. I'd have to count the coins from my piggy bank, just to be able to eat. That was it. No more teaching late nights, miles away from home and putting my life and everything I had at risk. I decided in the new year that I had to do something, and it needed to be a job I felt passionate about. Teaching had treated me well over the years, and I will always cherish that experience. I had met some amazing students, but I knew that time was over. In the new year, I turned things around with blood, sweat and tears, and I clawed my way back out of a very deep hole. I got a new home, got my kitties back, and was about to bite the bullet and go back to teaching in a school when the universe smiled upon me, and the doors of opportunity swung open. An ad on Facebook. Copywriter needed urgently in Bogota for online marketing company. Only rockstar writers need apply. I felt renewed and ready for a new career, and without hesitation I applied. And after giving a sample of my work, I got hired, and within 2 weeks I was writing email broadcasts, autoresponders, pre-sales, landing pages and VSLs like a madman. I was so proud to change my Facebook status to copywriter and announce to my parents back in England I had made it. People were paying me to be a writer. A big F.U. to my high school teachers. And now I feel this is where my real life begins, and I would love to make sure I keep on writing for the rest of my life. Never be back there scraping coins for a meal, doing a job that I didn't feel 100% passionate about. That's where you come in. By hiring me today, you can help save me from ever going back there and encourage me to live my dream. And I will make sure you get high-quality original copy for a very competitive price. And here is the #1 reason why you should hire me. Because you are watching this presentation right now, I will give you up to a 250-word sample text absolutely free. Who doesn't like to try before you buy? Think of it as an audition. If you don't absolutely love what you get from me, then you don't hire me. It's that simple. I won't be offended if you choose not to hire me, but I want you to think about this first. With many other copywriters on freelance pages, almost all of them would never consider doing anything for free, because you're supposed to be wowed by their impressive self-inflated descriptions. Remember, we are copywriters. Our job is to make everything sound like the most vital thing your life is missing. So, I believe the proof of the pudding is in the eating. And mine is double fudge, gooey, chocolatey goodness. And free! I will write up to 250 words, as if I were writing for the actual job post on your given subject, and deliver it as fast as my fingers can type before you make any decisions. Just to warn you, I will not play price wars. I won't charge you the earth, leaving you destitute and homeless. Nor will I write my life away for $5. My price will be fair and reasonable for the quality you will get, and that's why I want you to see what I can do first. I'm so confident that you will love what you get, you won't need to look any further for your copywriting needs ever again. Saving you endless hours of trawling through perfect profiles with outstanding descriptions, only to find upon hiring someone, they turn out to be barely literate buffoons who are about as exciting as a Miss Wet Blanket competition, and you have to start the entire tedious process all over again, not to mention the money you have to waste paying for bog-standard copy that will cost you conversions. Am I right? With me, what you see is what you get, and if you're still watching this presentation, you are seeing exactly how I write, right now, because this video was written by me, word for word, right from the heart and 100% true. You are also listening to my voice right now, as I'm an accomplished voice actor with experience in animation, corporate videos, narration and commercials. See, that's me right there in the studio. Hello! And this is my best broadcasting voice. So you see, I'm multi-talented. If you want to know more about my work experience, talents and qualifications, click on the link below right now and discover the real samples of work I've done and everything you need to know on my webpage. You'll find the link directly below this presentation to try me absolutely risk-free. Remember, I will send you up to 250 words on your given project, and if you don't think I'm right for the job, don't hire me. But I think once you see that I can give you fantastically original and thrilling copy that could make you so filthy rich in conversions, it's almost obscene, you will hire me on the spot. If you aren't convinced right now, Then check out my profile and see for yourself what working with me could do for your project. Thanks for watching. Hope we can do business real soon.